saw Cyrilla Sintra at Sodom. She was there. The white-haired witcher. I didn't know who she was.
All of this season is about each time someone learning new information, telling it to someone else.
They believed she was dead.
If everyone knew already everything.
No, I said I would call you when she was ready.
I need to know everything about the girl. Now.
You told him.
I need you to tell me everything, Triss.
I just said that I wanted everyone to know everything, but
Triss.
not about Ciri. And even more because she's afraid of what Ciri
What
could
she
do.
says is true. This child has the potential to end all war.
Yes, I think so.
Unless she falls into the wrong hands. And if that
What does
happens,
it mean?
the consequences will be ours to own.
I made a promise to Triss, and I will not continue to put my girls at risk unnecessarily.
I wouldn't ask you to if it wasn't necessary!
Don't talk like that to Tisaya. You seem to forget who she is and how powerful she is.
I've always considered you my equal partner, my most trusted confidant. I wish I could prove to you that I'm worthy of the same.
That's better, you know, to try to convince her and me.
I'm here for them. Or as a mage. Just as your niece. I'm ready to leave Nilfgaard. I brought in the elves to fight for us, but they have had a change of heart.
You're telling him that information?
You're my blood. And that's a bond that is stronger than all others.
Francesca told you so.
Please,
That's why you're,
you're asking for help.
yes, asking him for help.
If you were to return, you need to plead your case.
Grief?
Apologize as well.
It's not
For
gonna be
life
enough.
in Nilfgaard. Of course.
For believing that you could have any impact there at all, my dear. There are those who are obsessed with finding power, and there are those who know their place. You know which one you are, like the gods.
No, you're wrong about her, and because of that, you're gonna lose her.
Seeing what people sing and dance, seeing the baby in the one's arms. I don't care about Daniel or Cyrilla Sintra. They can have each other. I want to focus on keeping that elven hope alive.
Oh, Darrow.
Tell nature I'm done. If we don't, all our heads will be on the top.
So much resentment for my attitudes and training that I forget.
You can do that?
And where else could I learn the paralytic qualities of Nightshade? I'll have to mask it in a glass of mead.
Huh?
Whenever a lesson like this for his equals to us.
You're gonna kill them all except for him. No?
You must do whatever is required in order to
To keep the power.
hold on to what you've earned. May needs to hear of the treachery I just uncovered. He needs the general that he trusts most. Tell him I was justified.
That's why she's gonna keep you
So
alive.
he arrives tomorrow.
The girl gives you the rightful claim to Sintra. And that makes Redeemia the most powerful kingdom on the continent.
Or Nilfgaard if they get her first.
To say I knows of the girl's existence, I'm certain. But you keep the information back to us, Sintra.
You never even wanted this child in the first place, and now it's like she has turned your entire world upside down.
Kids, they do that to their parents.
Is this what pleases you?
What needs to be done.
Ignoring Ciri's existence to make everything better. I was wrong.
And what about Yaffa?
She said Ciri, and they just had to kill her.
Well, no. Well, yeah, obviously we're going to kill her. Definitely going to kill her.
No!
What did she change to?
Mm.
Look, people do stupid things when they think they're trapped in a corner, you know. That's what friends do. They come back.
Like you did?
This is different. And I'm sorry, Ashley.
God, you are always so emotional.
No, you are, and thank you for that, Geralt. Are you close? Yennefer, do you really want to do that?
How's it want like that? What happened to it? Me. Theory. Promise me something. If we get separated, remember what you found. Magic. It's not just me. Wound you deeply. It's a strange sort of pain from my lips. Please. Trust me. It's all it ever needs. It's everything. I want to believe you.
You believe that, Yennefer?
You have magic. You controls the game, controls me. No one's been able to teach me how to use it.
Dart Training, since episode Dart Training.
I'm afraid, Yennefer.
And you keep repeating that. You're afraid of what you can do.
Do what you have to do to seize your destiny. Live in me the shares. Destiny.
Stop!
If you're afraid, turn back. That door mustn't be open. You know that.
You know you can.
But you're still leading me there. You still have time to turn back. It's not too late. And you. Prometheus. I had no choice. My chaos. I thought I had to.
You know what she wanted to do with you,
So sorry.
to get you to that.
I didn't know what you were to him. I need to get to him. He's not here. That page on Manatellis. He knew you. You led him to us. No. We were in trouble and needed help, and you betrayed us. I was stupid. You have to come with me. Now.
This time for the good reason.
I don't trust you.
For sure, now. Like, and you're arguing like that near to the monolith. To where the monolith was.
Get to the horses.
Siri.
Get to the horses now.
Shut the fuck up. Fight, Siri, fight. We are trained for that. Right on time. Don't touch my daughter. Siri.
How could you do this?
She didn't. She was almost.
Open this man will get you out of here. Yes, here. Take it to Kenmore.
I'm staying with you.
You can't.
Why? Where are you going?
It's a Slayer monster.
You trust him. You know him.
Ah, which I'm surprised I've heard so much.
You're gonna be.
My daughter.
Yeah. And you're gonna become friends, but later.
The girl. Yours?
Yep.
Mine.
Okay, but it hurts. For Yennefer, she knew that it was not hers and she didn't want to steal her for
Say
that.
it.
Behold the mother forests. Deathless mother turning back to the forest. Heart to heart.
I knew it. Someone is assassinating the baby. Oh fuck. I said that as a joke, but... And for...
She's gone.
It's always hard.
The first witches imprisoned her in this hut for eternity. She shouldn't be able to escape unless she's had her fill of pain and desperation.
She took back what she gave to Francesca. She didn't give you anything, Yennefer. Siri. Oh no! Come back right there. I need to see that on my little screen to be sure I understood that right. Okay, your hut being destroyed, you're disappearing like that. Oh fuck, she went into Siri. You know, she had her feel, you know, with pain and desperation. It was not with Yennefer, it was not with Fringerella, it was with Francesca. By killing Francesca's baby, she had all of this pain, you know. That was the purpose that she wanted with Francesca by giving her that baby. I said that at some point you're gonna need to repay that debt, you know, the fact that she gave you a child. In fact, it was by giving it back, because I didn't know that she needed that feel, like Gerard said. So I couldn't imagine that it could be that. But what does that mean, you know, for Fringerella? She's not gonna take back what she gave her. At least she's not gonna annoy her anymore, she's not gonna be into her head anymore, I don't think so. And Yennefer, you didn't. Oh, fuck. Thank you for that. She refused the deal the first time. Right there, she was almost like she was gonna do it, but Ciri read her mind in a way before that and learned what you planned, Yennefer. You had regrets, Yennefer, and I'm not sure that it was really what you wanted. Like, I'm sure that you were sincere all of the times that you did something for Ciri, supporting her like that. And I'm sure also that the fact that Ciri being Gerard's daughter, it changed a lot of things for you. And all of what she did right there with Ciri, it was going on the direction of accepting that deal, but at the same time doing stuff also which were the contradiction of that. So that's why I had hope for Yennefer. At the end, I'm feeling a little sad that she was not the one to take the decision. Like, she took it, she wanted to get out of that situation with Ciri, to tell to Ciri, come with me, we're getting out of there. But it was because of the fact that Ciri discovered the truth. Without Ciri discovering the truth, we can't know. We can't know what could have happened, because we're never gonna see it. That's it, it happened like that, and that's all. And because of that, Ciri is not gonna trust you anymore, Yennefer. Like, all of them, they all have doubts about you. Like, right there, what Gerard and Jaskier, they were talking about. They were talking about you, saying that you can do that, but that surely you're gonna do the bad thing. Like, I want to have hope, because I see your strengths, I see all of your story, because also we know all of her story, we saw it during the season 1. So that's why maybe we as viewers, we want to support her and to believe into her. But if we are putting ourselves into their shoes, they can't trust her. So now you're gonna be into Ciri's mind. That's bad. I said, you know, during the intro that I had hope for Yennefer, but I had also hope for Ciri to make the good choice. You know, because of all of that thing, the curse, the fact that she's a daughter of chaos, the fact that these voices are saying, join us, and all, the fact that she's the revenge, the warrior, all of that prophecy and all. I said that she could make the good choice, Ciri, between good and bad. Like, you know, all of them, the ones who know, they said that she can save the world or she can destroy it. For me, she can do the good choice, because of the fact that for now we only saw a good kid, you know, a nice girl who has a big heart, who only wants to do good things, to do things right. She was afraid of what she could do wrong, you know, stuff like that. But now, if she has that deathless mother, something like that, which that demon inside of her, she was just disappointed and betrayed by Yennefer. She can't follow and be with Gerard, the only person that she trusts, and now she has that demon inside of her, now that she was so close to come back home, but in fact she's not going home. She's lost, without a family, without her home. She's not with the person that she trusts the most. Someone who was supposed to help her didn't and betrayed her, like... Oh no, I'm not so sure that you're gonna make the good decision with her, Ciri. It's cool to have Jaskier and Geralt back together. We love that duo, and the fact that they are talking about their friendship, even if it's by making funny lines, by having Jaskier, you know, making these funny moments like, you don't have to say that you're sorry. Yes, it does, and yes, you needed to hear it also. So cool to have the two of you back. Okay, now you're not together anymore, but still. So for the next episode, the last one of this season, we're gonna have Yennefer and Geralt together, working together, you know, fighting together. It's good. For all of the politics situation, you know, like during all of this season, I had the impression that all of the politics stuff that we had, it was not battles, it was not things, you know, really about war, or at least about them preparing for war and seeing who can be allies and all, with the elves mostly. You know, all of this racist stuff against them, the fact that there were refugees in Sintra, the fact that some were okay with that, some others were not, the fact that now they want to rebuild their kingdom, you know, because of that kid. Now that they don't have that kid anymore, are they gonna want to do that? Or are they gonna join you? They might join you into this war because their kid was assassinated by the same enemies that they are fighting, so they're gonna join you to have revenge for their kids. In fact, it's serving the same purpose, you know. I'm saying the same purpose. What you did to Francesca, giving her a kid and then taking it back, it's serving the same purpose that all of what you're doing with Fringilla. It was not to have her for yourself, you know. I'm talking about that demon. Maybe you didn't want Ciri for yourself at first, but you wanted her to come right there because she's that princess of Sintra. You needed her back maybe to have the throne, to have officially the power. For me, that demon since the beginning is serving a purpose by giving these missions, you know, like in exchange of what she's giving to this woman. There is something like that. But yes, I was saying, all of this season, I had the impression that the politics stuff that we had, it was not about battles, it was for preparing for war with allies or not, with all of the situation with the elves. And also a lot about, I know that, I have this information, I'm telling it to that person, she's gonna use it for that or that person is gonna say it to someone else. Like really, I had the impression that all along this season, we had at least in each episode 3 or 4 scenes with someone coming to someone else and saying, he told me that. Did you know that information? I'm saying it like that with that tone, that ironic tone, to tell you that you can do that for one part of the season, but to do that for all of your season, I know that having informations and telling them to the good persons, that's how also you can fight, you know, in politics and during a war. I know that informations are a weapon, but that much, like for us the viewers, I'm not sure that it's that interesting, or at least that it makes things evolve a lot. We learned a lot of stuff about the elves and how they can be involved into that war, but for the war itself, I don't have the impression that we moved a lot. We'll see for the final episode. Maybe at the end of this final episode, something big is gonna happen for that. I mean, right there, something big happened, in fact, with that kid, you know, that baby being assassinated. That's gonna play a big role into that war. During the last episode, so we're gonna have Geralt and Yennefer together, we're gonna have that demon inside of Ciri, we're gonna have Ciri maybe making a decision, a good or a bad one. We're gonna have the elves deciding to fight, and we're gonna have the white flame coming back, seeing what you accomplished, Fringilla. That scene with her killing all of these soldiers, you know, all of these generals and all, and only keeping one alive, Kay. So you can be the one to tell that she succeeded, they were just traitors and all. That was a powerful scene for her. And you know that moment with her going to her uncle to search for help and him responding to her, that's it, you know now that you can't have the power, you're not good at that. And after that, that scene with the generals, she wants the power, she can have it, she can use it well, all kinds of power. I could be impressed, I could be proud of her in a way, even if she's doing bad stuff, you know, for the evolution of her character. But it's too... but it's too bad in a way for me to think like that. It's no, it's not good at all for us, I mean, it's not good at all, so no, I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop with this review right now and I'm gonna watch the final episode. That's gonna be so great. It's for today for me, for you it's gonna be on another day. It's already on my Patreon if you're really interested and you can't wait. So it's all for you for today and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.